What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Gamers Guild, and today I'm going to be discussing 2 or 3 things that I feel should be added to Jurassic World Evolution that have yet to be announced or just in general haven't been implemented. So, if you do enjoy this video, I just want to ask, please subscribe because it really helps the channel out, or at least leave a like or comment. I'll 100% reply to you, even if it's a completely meaningless comment. It really helps out with the channel. So guys, here's the first point. Hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe.
As if prehistoric creatures weren't enough to contend with, on this next island, Isla Muerta, you may have some meteorological events. You know, storms, extreme weather, that kind of thing from time to time.
Which brings me on to the concept of a kind of weather station that you can get in the game. Again, I imagine there will be some kind of weather alert that you can get, but I think it'd be really cool to have a physical weather station that you can place that gives off an alert, or like has a light on top that like flashes red when a storm's like coming within the next 10 minutes in game time. And then also, I feel if they implement this, they need to have a way where you can kind of prepare for the storm. So and that actually makes a meaningful difference. So if there is a storm coming, you can I don't know, like you can do things with the dinosaurs. I don't know what. You can put them away somewhere. You could just shut everything. You have to shut things down to reduce the chance of it getting damaged. That kind of stuff. Just basically reduce the chance of stuff going wrong by preparing for the storm. And I just feel like this would be a really neat concept for the game, because like you're just gonna be halfway through your game, then all of a sudden the storm rolls in, your dinosaurs start going crazy, they're trying to break out, you lose all your money, you've got to repair everything. I just feel like it would be really awesome if we had a proper method to be able to kind of prepare for the storm. So it's not just straight away on your island, bang. So as we've seen in the first movie, for example, they got a warning. They were like, oh yeah, this storm is a few hours away. Do you want to close down park? Do you want to cancel the tour? And then the storm comes along, and whatever decision is made doesn't matter. There's the option of being able to cancel tours, that kind of stuff. Basically, you get a warning, and your decision affects maybe how much money you make. And let's say if you take the risk and say keep the park open, and then the storm's not as bad as originally thought, you can get like a bonus of money. So it's kind of, it brings that risk element into it. And then of course, if you keep the park open and it's a really bad storm, and you can have like people dying, so you lose a lot of money. I just feel like that'd be a really neat feature, and I'd really like to see that in the game. Just to make it clear, I do want marine dinosaurs and flying dinosaurs in the game. It's just so many other people have mentioned it by now. I'm just going to leave that out of this video. I think I've had 1 or 2 videos where I've gone a bit more in depth into it. I'll try to link, put that in the top right if I can find a video now. So if you want to go watch me talking about that, that was probably a month or so back. So it won't be as detailed, and I definitely have more understanding of this game than I did a month back. So just yeah, quick side note, I will not be featuring them in this list. So another thing I would like to see in the game is like a maintenance team that you can hire. Because at the moment we don't know if while you are on another island, all of your other islands will still be active and things can still go wrong. So let's say I'm on Matanceros, and on one of my other islands there's a storm. And does that storm still happen? So all the damage is there. While I'm on Matanceros, there's nothing I could do, and like, can dinosaurs still break out? All that kind of stuff while you're on a different island. Because at that point, the more islands you get, the game's just going near enough get impossible to play, because every minute there's a dinosaur breaking out, every minute there's a sabotage, every minute there's a storm, and it's just going to be one of those really difficult, tedious things to do. So what I want to see is a maintenance team that, while you are not active on the island, they will kind of do everything that you do in maintaining the island. Obviously they won't build new things, but just so they can like renew the feeders, they can repair damage from storms, maybe not put dinosaurs back in pens, but like repair fences so that you can then put it back in when you come back on the island. But so like all of the main tasks involving the dinosaurs, like tranking them, all that kind of stuff, apart from the feeding, will be controlled by you but everything else, including the feeding, will be controlled by them. So basically, it's just maintenance. While you're not on the island, it doesn't mean you have to go back and refill a feeder on every single island every 5 minutes. Because we haven't had enough time on the game to know how often these storms happen. Because when they say, oh yeah, it's more prone to meteorological events, well, that could be once every 2 hours worth of game time. It's one of those, we don't know because we haven't had enough footage, or no one's had enough time on the game for us to be able to find out how often these events take place, how often you need to refill a feeder. We don't know any of this stuff. But if it is at a high rate, not only would that be incredibly annoying from a gamer's point of view, but I would like to see a maintenance team that just means that I'm not flicking between islands every 5 minutes, because it's what's going to happen is I'll finish Matanceros, get that like 3-4 star, go on to the second island, third island, fourth island, and I'll be focusing on each island at a time really, and then of course hopping back in between like every now and again, but not like I'm not going to be actively participating in every single island. Obviously, if the game needs me to do that, I will be, but preferably I'd rather just get on Sauna and start building on that rather than worrying about what's happening on Matanceros. And overall, I really just hope a maintenance team, like they shouldn't be able to control the like ACU or like the actual, basically the ACU, but they should be able to repair damages, close gates, and just in general repair stuff that goes wrong and renew feeders, because it just would be a massive help to the gamer. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that, but it would be a really nice feature to have a maintenance team and maintenance building, that kind of stuff in the game. If you enjoyed that video, you can get much more on my other 20 odd videos on this channel, and some of them are really good and some of them are very insightful, so I'm going to put some of them on the screen now for you all to see, and click on one of those three, and of course don't forget to subscribe because it helps so much. And please, if you enjoyed this content, like this video, I put quite a bit of effort into this one, a lot of talking, please do subscribe because it was a good one to make. I really enjoyed it. So guys, thank you all so much for watching, and goodbye.